Hello and welcome to another video. This is just a quick update on some of the new features available in the BSimple compiler. Firstly, there's a great new reference manual. It gives a full breakdown of all the different features and commands that the language uses. Everything from how to include comments, file operations, including other files, variables, control flow, and functions. Another great new feature is the ability to include extra source files. This means you can include your own libraries written in the BSimple language. In this example, the main program prints out Hello World, but also calls a function called print loop, which clearly isn't included in the source code. However, we do have the include call here, which includes an extra BS file. And inside that BS file, we can see that the print loop function is defined. This allows the print loop function to be called from within the main program file. Another new feature is the ability to compile and to assemble with one command. If you're compiling and assembling on a PC, Mac or Linux, then you can do this from the command line or within your own script files. In this example, we can see if we run the standard BSE command, then it generates the assembly file. However, if we run the same command again, but with a plus symbol at the end, it will compile and automatically call the EasyATM assembler. We can see that all the relevant files are actually created. If you're working directly on your Agon machine, that command isn't available, but a new one is, BS, and that will compile and call the assembler all in one go. The BS command is actually a moslet and was written in the BSimple language itself. So there's now a new feature, the ability to create moslets as well as ordinary applications. We can see in this BS example that a new library is imported, the moslet library. This enables our code to be built as a moslet rather than an ordinary binary. We can also pass arguments now into our applications. So, for example, if we're building a command line application, we can pass arguments and use those within our code. This example provided steps through each argument and displays them on the screen. And finally, the author of BSimple has provided an in-depth explanation of how he went about writing the BSimple compiler. This is worth a read, as it explains all the thought processes that are needed when building such an application. So, if you want to take advantage of some of these new features, go over to the GitHub site and download the latest version.